Hey everybody, it's Veronica Morris in Seattle, and I am super excited to introduce my Atlanta partner, Avion Abreau. She and I somehow got connected because we didn't know we were feeder tech cities. And sure enough, she told me all about how Atlanta was, I think you said, the Hollywood of the South. I had no idea that all of these companies that are here in Seattle are also growing in Atlanta. So, Avion, I would love for you just to tell us about your market, who's moving in or out, like what are you seeing?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that warm introduction, of course, Veronica. So who's moving in our market? We have a lot of people relocating from tech companies, from the likes of Google, Facebook, Netflix is here now. I don't know if you know, but we have over 100 acres were purchased during the pandemic by Microsoft with the sole intent, and guess where they bought that parcel of land? Any idea? Like they literally took that land from what we would call one of the most undesirable neighborhoods 10 years ago, and they're redefining our skyline. So they're putting a new tech campus there and designing a live, work, play environment where it's going to be located just 10 minutes away from Whole Foods, as well as Facebook and Google satellites offices in Midtown.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy coming from the home of Microsoft, hearing that, right? Because where they are probably wasn't huge when they first came into that space. So I'm shocked.
Oh, yes. And in addition to tech, we have, like I mentioned before, we are the Hollywood of the South. I know it's kind of funny to say because a lot of people don't see it, but did you know the majority of Marvel movies are no longer shot in California? They're actually shot in my backyard here in Atlanta.
See, like all these things I would have never known. And I'm sure you're getting so many people moving. Are you getting more of an influx moving in than out, I assume?
Oh, absolutely. With Georgia leading the way, opening up our state right after the pandemic closed down the entire country due to the lockdowns, we were the very first state in the nation to open up. So with that, when people were tired of being locked away, they just came to Georgia, Georgia and Florida.
Yeah. So tell me then, like, I want to know about the market. What's, here we're seeing these like crazy multiple offers. I'm sure the price point's a little bit different, but tell me what you're seeing growth wise. We want to know how much would it, people are moving into you all the time. Like what's it cost for them to buy a home over there?
Okay, so with regards to the average price of homes, I'd love to share my screen.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So you can see that, no worries. And majority of the people that move from Georgia are coming directly from the tri-state, which is New York, New Jersey, California, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Okay. Then we also have a large influx of people coming in from California as well. And the reason being, as I'm going to show you on my screen here, you can actually buy a home on average in Atlanta Metro for under $400,000 as of last year.
You guys hear that, Seattle? $400,000.
400,000, no lie. And a lot of the times these are renovated bungalow homes that were pre-existing since the 1960s that went through major renovations. So a lot of people appreciate what we have to offer in Atlanta. Also, I want you to take a look at this number here. I'm going to zoom in just so you can see it. This is showing a 1-year time frame snapshot. In this 1 year, Atlanta Metro saw 17% return on our investment if you were investing in real estate per se, because this is the growth of equity in any real estate class in Atlanta Metro. But I want you to take a look at Canton. Canton is located in a wonderful county called Turkey County. I know most people know it because it's always on the news for some wonderful reason, for political reasons. However, we had a huge influx going into Turkey County, Canton, because we have a lot of land there. So that's one of the biggest jumps in equity. Now, secondly, you can also see Alpharetta wasn't far behind at 29.9%, and Cobb County, which encompasses Smyrna, Vinings, Marietta, all of that, they also had a 14.5% jump year over year in value for their properties.
Wow.
Now, I know you mentioned, are we doing multiple offers? We definitely are, thanks to all of our Californians coming into our state and bidding up our property. That and about half of all buyers in our market are cash buyers and hedge funds because they are noticing this is a great market to invest in because of the cost of the actual renovations, cost of the property itself, and the return on the investments ultimately. So what I want to draw your attention to is in those areas that we just spoke about. Atlanta, average days on market is only 7. Canton, 6 days, Alpharetta 4, and Cobb County 6.
Okay. Okay. And are you guys doing, are sellers reviewing the offers as they come in, or do you guys set review dates where everyone kind of has a chance at once? Okay. So similar to here. Okay.
Yeah, so what we do is we definitely do review dates. You might see most listings go live on a Thursday. And then of course they're off the market by Tuesday. We do spreadsheets to allow our sellers not to be too emotional when making the decision as to whom to sell their home to. And it just really boils down to the numbers and the terms, of course.
Yeah. All right. Seattle people. I mean, you hear that the offer deadlines are similar. You're getting the same kind of industry there, and you're getting probably more house for less money. But I love this. And I am so excited to help each other in our feeder markets. Again, you know, I didn't realize that Atlanta and Seattle were so similar. So I think this is great. So if you have anybody that has been thinking about relocating to Atlanta, if you've heard of anybody, you know, thinking about taking another job there, you know, call Avion, call me if you need her info. But thank you so much for coming on and telling us about your market. And I can't wait to, you know, we'll be doing business our way each other. For each other.
Absolutely. And I will tell everyone, Veronica is my person to go to for Seattle. She knows it like the back of her thumb. Anything Microsoft, all the likes, Veronica's my go-to.